Hello everybody, and welcome to my Google Pixel 9 unboxing slash week and a half review with the device. So here we go. It's kind of a long story that we'll do real quick. So as you guys know, I'm an iPhone guy, but at the same time, I'm also a Google guy. So usually when I have an iPhone, I have a Pixel. Just because Pixel is the iPhone of the Android world. That's my personal opinion. So you get the vanilla Android experience on a very well-built device. And it took Google a little bit of time to get on track with what everybody thought they wanted to do, where they wanted to have like a multi-level device layout where you have, let's say, the basic Google Pixel, then you have the Pixel 9 Pro, and then you have the Pixel 9 Pro XL, which is like the iPhone, 16, 16 Pro, 16 Pro Max. So Google's finally got that whole thing set up. So anywho, I have my iPhone 15 Pro Max, and I have upgraded every year. And this year, after watching the Made by Google announcement video for all the Google Pixel devices, meaning the phones, and then watching the iPhone announcements for the 16 Pro, 16 series iPhones, I wasn't as enticed to jump and upgrade my iPhone this year. Even like the 2 weeks prior to getting this device, which I'm doing this unboxing and review all in one a little bit late. I did a first take a couple days ago and I just didn't like it, so I thought I would start over, and here we are. Prior to getting this device and using it, I was using the Pixel 8, and it's a great device, but one of the biggest reasons why I decided to go with the Pixel 9 this year instead of the iPhone 16 this year is the AI functionality that Google has already pushed forward. And yes, they still have progress to be had with their AI systems, and they're creating AI images, and I know you can do it all on your desktop and things like that, but with the Pixel 9, you can, and obviously the Pro line and stuff, you can do it right on device without internet access, which is really cool. And I know that the iPhone can do the same thing. Not sure if some of that can be done on device without the internet access, but anywho, I'm just excited for what Google has. And I'm not planning on getting rid of the iPhone 15 Pro Max, so I'm already running 18.1 beta 4 as of, today. I've shut it down. It's with me in a way, so just in case there's something that I couldn't get access to on the Pixel, but as of now, being that I've had this for a week and a half, I think I have 98%, 99% of everything on the Pixel functioning as if it was an iPhone. So no need to have it lingering around. But anywho, let's get into the box. Let's start with that. So paperwork right here. The device, I got the Onyx Black version, just because at T-Mobile you can either get that or you can get the wintergreen, and I wasn't completely sold on that color. I thought it was a little crazy. But anyways, there's this slide-on cover here, and there were two little pull tabs to keep it sealed. I'm not going to show you the bottom because I don't want my serial number to get out there into universe. But anyways, nothing on the left side of the device, but this feels very iPhone 15 style, even though it's aluminum and not titanium. I love that they did that. And then on this other side over here, they got the power button, and you've got the volume rocker, and then antenna bars. On the bottom, they have this really sleek, slim speaker hole, the USB-C microphone, and then they still have SIM trays with a little pinhole there. But they also have eSIM, and right now I'm using an eSIM. There's another microphone, There's another microphone right there. There it is. You can see it in the light. And then there should be one more. I think there's 4 on the device. We'll get into details on how I like this in a few minutes. And then just a USB-C to USB-C. No power brick, no adapter from a USB-A to USB-C, because if you have an iPhone 15 or newer, you already have a USB-C on the bottom. So they're just cycling away from that. You can obviously get the adapter if you need it somewhere. So anyways, reasoning behind not just sticking with the iPhone 8. I mean, I'm still going to have it because the trade-in from my Pixel 6 to the 8, that trade-in credit that makes it so I'm only paying like $4 a month for this device or something like that. I can't just pay for it up front. I have to continue to pay that $4 and then have the trade-in credit be credited. I don't want to lose that. And then when I do, then it'll be unlockable and I can sell it to someone and everything will be great and hunky-dory. So, and we're over a year, so we probably got half a year left. So maybe 12 months left of $4 a month, which is really nothing. It's chunk change at that point. But anywho, going back to this device, why I decided to go with this. I mean, like I said, I'm planning on holding on to this, so I'll have an iPhone. Like I always had an Android device. Now I'm still going to have this iPhone. And I want to see what happens once all the AI functionality comes over here. But again, I'm not missing iMessage, Google messaging, and with RCS, iOS 18, as of this recording, has released to the public. So everybody that I know that has an iPhone that can upgrade to 18 can now get RCS messages. So for those green bubbles, they have RCS. So you can see when someone's typing, you get higher quality videos sent from Android to iOS and iOS to Android. So it's even Steven when it comes to that, thank goodness, this year. So the upgrades to the 16, they swapped out this little antenna thing with a camera button, which I think is neat, but it's not upgrade worthy. The camera, the ultra wide, got a 48 megapixel, so that's kind of neat. And I'm trying to think of the other things. Obviously the processor's a little bit better. Just there's not a big selling point for me. So I wanted to try this out. This is my main device. I'm going to keep this as my main device for a long time to come now. That's just the way it is. I haven't gone mainstream I haven't gone full-time main with an Android device in a long time, and I'm loving it. Battery life is great. It's comparable to I know that sounds weird because this battery is bigger than this. At least I think it's close. But anyways, I get comparable battery life. I get done with work. I have 65% battery life. I go to Disney, and today I was there for 8 hours, and I came home with 40% battery life, and I was at Disney. And with the service there and using the Disneyland app all the time, it kills the battery, but it made it, so we're good. And I didn't charge it at all anytime throughout that, so that's great. But I've used like AdMe, which is where you take a photo of a group and then the group disperses and one person takes a camera and takes a picture with me with the silhouette. It's awesome. The AI functionality of that is great. And then just reimagining photos, changing the background, changing things about the photo, making someone bigger in the shot, making an object bigger in the shot. All that kind of stuff is really neat. And I'm just excited to see where it goes and to have the 2 latest devices, or close to latest device. It's got enough RAM to handle AI, and this one is definitely capable. I think they have the same RAM or close. But anyways, it's good stuff. And that's what's going on. Like I said, I kind of switched away from iCloud stuff. and I've been using Google Cloud and all that kind of stuff for a while. So contacts, photos, all that kind of stuff has already been saved into the Google side of things. So switching was very simple. So yeah, it's easy breezy. Love the cameras. I don't really use a telescopic lens on the iPhone, so not having it on the Pixel 9, that's one of the things is like, people are like, you should have gone with at least the Pro version of the 9, not even the XL. But it's like, this minor changes, the slightly higher resolution screen. I seem to not use all that high level stuff. Like, I'm not even using the 120 hertz display. I lock it at 60 just so that the battery life is good. Sometimes I'll rev it up a little bit if I know I'm going to go out for a shorter period of time just so it's smoother, but it's not that big of a deal on a phone. The screen isn't big enough to make a difference. The new build quality is awesome, especially this bump compared to this bar. I mean, I think they're both great. I was kind of awkward at first on this one, but if you look at it, the cameras look very similar. I think they are. I don't remember if they're anything high. This may be a better ultra wide camera, but I know that the front facing camera on these are the exact same. They're 10 megapixel, and if you go to the Pro, you get a 48 megapixel on the 9 Pro, which I was very hesitant to be like, should I get it? Should I not? Because you had to, I'm just not thinking that it was necessary, but who knows, right? Anywho, what else can I talk about it? I think I covered all the things I wanted to cover. I want to put this video out and get your guys' comments. Please ask questions. I know that I'm a little bit late to the party on putting a video out, but I do love putting my videos out. One thing, I did the same thing with the Pixel 8 as I got the official case, which I absolutely love it because they have the matching metal on the back and the G, and then also the power button and the volume rocker are literally the same metal. So when the case is on and it's protecting it from any dings, scratches, yada yada, it's great. But I do need to get I was gonna try and show you guys. Oh, here it is. Something I got for the 8 is a MagSafe, which it does have MagSafe built in. You're able to put it on there and it attaches, but I have a holder for my iPhone, and this worked with the Pixel 8, but I need to get one of these for the Pixel 9. So yes, I'll have this, and I'll probably leave this in like the car just so that it attaches, because the holder that I have isn't strong enough with this specific magnet or whatever they have under here, so it needs that assistance of this to hold it in place. So as of right now, it sits on my lap when I'm navigating and stuff, and that's not good enough. So that's the only drawback that I'm dealing with at this absolute moment. But other than that, great device, great battery life, great performance. I'm running the beta software for, I almost said iOS, for Android 15. So I've got all the little features that they're working on. This year when they released the 9 Pixel series, it was a little ahead of schedule, so the software team wasn't quite ready. So I think if I remember correctly, it's about October 13th or 16th-ish that they're going to be releasing the official Android 15 to all the Pixel devices that it'll be going to up front, which is pretty much the 9 and maybe the 8 up front, and then over time it'll roll backwards. But or maybe they'll all come out at once, I can't remember. But yeah, so I'm going to keep running with betas as I usually do on these devices. I'll get back to you guys when those awesome features come out. I'm hearing words that the beta functionality will come out in December for all the AI stuff on iOS, but I'll just kind of keep you up to date on both of these as time goes by. So thanks guys for watching, comment, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. I know I'll be back to talk about AI functionality on both of these as time passes. So talk to you later. Bye.